You are listening to From Ring to Veil.
I'm Shannon.
And I'm Kim.
And we are your wedding planning gurus.
We take the stress out
and put the fun back into wedding planning. Episode number 154. A listener question and our gratitudes.
Welcome to our mid-December last show of 2017. We are going to take a short break and be back with you in mid-January of 2018. But we thought we would give you a fun one and nothing too serious, and maybe let you get to know us a little bit before the holidays.
And for 2018, we would love to know what topics you want us to talk about, because right now we're open.
Yeah, we are. We're very open. And we've kind of had a little bit of a difficult time of figuring out how to have guests on and have both of us on at the same time. So we have moved the recordings, away from the kitchen table to, like, I'm in my office and Shannon's in her office. So, like, how are we going to do this? So, I mean, yeah. I guess you could bring a guest in, I could bring a guest in, and then we could just do our typical recording just like that and put it all together. But, or have somebody join us by Skype or, something like that. So we're still trying to figure that out, but we will have guests. We promise. We're not done with those for sure.
So if you really, really miss us, we have a whole bunch of shows so you can listen to them. So you can go binge watch on our website, or binge watch. You can binge listen on our website. So just go there, and where it says binge listen, click on it, and there's every single episode that we've done. Because I noticed lately that we've had a lot of people chime in and say, not all your episodes are on iTunes or...
Right. They just show the latest 100, I believe.
If you want to listen to the beginning, go to our website.
Go to our website, yeah. It's very easy. It's just a click and play thing. So are you ready for the holidays?
Yeah. I'm more ready this year than I was last year.
Well, good. It's probably all that sunshine. It's keeping you...
It ain't sunshiny today, I can tell you that much. It's rainy and cold.
Oh, feel like you're back here then.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, yeah, I'm pretty ready too. I'm ready to relax, and the Christmas lights season is almost over. So we are slowing down, and I'm actually getting into my baking and gift figuring out, and almost done with all that. So I'm excited too. It's finally happening.
I only have one more gift to buy, and that's for my mother-in-law.
Well, that is very prepared of you. Usually you're not this prepared.
I know. And I have avoided them all.
Yes. Nice. So do you have any weddings that you're going to attend for the holidays?
No. I don't have anybody getting married.
Me neither. I wish I had.
I'm too old.
Yeah, we are almost 50. Just kidding.
Yeah, I don't have any friends that are getting married. I'm all too old.
Yeah, but all their sons and daughters are.
My oldest nephew's married because, I don't have very big extended family. So my oldest nephew's married. My youngest nephew, he's in Japan.
Yeah, nobody there.
Still.
Wow.
He better not be getting anybody over there. Anyway, but so,
Well, let's get to the show. We have one listener question for to end this 2017 year, and we thought we would answer here on the show.
And it's been asked quite a bit on the wedding boards and stuff on Facebook, and so we're going to answer this girl's. I don't know what her name is because we decided to take them all off so we don't
get anybody in trouble.
Preserve anonymity. Preserve anonymity. So, it says, "Hi, Kim and Shannon from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Woohoo, Canadians. Woohoo. I absolutely love your podcast, and I'm getting married next July. I have been binge listening in the morning while I get ready for work over the past few weeks. I have a quick question for you, and feel free to answer now or during one of your shows, which we are doing right now."
Yeah. Thank you. My fiancé and I have been dreading doing a registry. We really aren't interested in receiving bohemian crystal or endless amounts of kitchen utensils. We love to travel and are considering doing a honey fund, in quotations. Is it acceptable to ask our wedding guests to contribute this way or simply give cash, or is that in poor taste? Also, do you think it's better to use a honey fund service online or have guests bring their contributions during the big day? Keep up your amazing work, ladies. Thank you. We appreciate you listening and binge listening and sending us this question. This is a good one.
Yes, we do. There are tons of honeymoon registry sites on the web.
And it is just fine to ask your guests to contribute to this in lieu of gifts.
Yes. And also, it is fine for them to bring money. You put, you can put in lieu of gifts, please donate to on your invitation. You can put the website on there, whatever you need to do, or bring donations or bring cash, check gifts and put them in, whatever. You have to word that correctly or they'll get,
Yeah. Yeah. I would say contribute, I would say something like, we, in lieu of gifts, we're asking for contributions for our honeymoon and, tell them what it's for, because if you just say, just bring cash, people are going to be like, okay. Give them a reason to want to bring you some cash. But yes, I think the best way is one of these websites.
Of course, there is Zola.com. This is a very popular one. They'll help you.
Zola.
Yeah, Zola is a registry. You can do all types of registry with Zola. You don't have to do just a honeymoon registry, but they do have a honeymoon registry where they can contribute and you get proceeds from that and you can apply it towards your honeymoon.
And then, of course, like you mentioned, there's Honey Fund, which I want to say that's probably one of the biggest sites out there, maybe the most reputable, the most trusted site, because it's so well known that people really trust it. Yeah, and you can definitely go with that one, but there are others.
Mm-hmm. So basically, this is a crowdfunding site. Was what this is. So you put money toward it for your honeymoon down payment. You could do charities. You can do anything like that. It's not just for honeymoons. It's for if you want to give, to charity, they can donate toward them. And if you have a house fund and you want to contribute towards your down payment, they can give it toward that. So, that's one thing good about Honey Fund.
Yeah, that's also acceptable, asking for money for a new house. Same thing. There's blueprintregistry.com.
And of course, this one is, there's many different registries on this. You could do wedding, you could do celebrations, you could do fundraising. They do regular registries from Amazon, Crate and Barrel, Macy's, all the major stores. You can do a honey fund, like a honeymoon fund, or you can also do a house fund.
The next one that we have found is wanderable.com, and it is a honeymoon registry, I believe. I don't see any other options. It's just for honeymoons. And I love the name Wanderable. You're telling your friends and family that you guys want to go somewhere. So, please help us do that.
And our last one that we found is honeymoonwishes.com. And this one is the world's only, this is what it says on its tagline, the world's only full registry honeymoon. So you can do hotels, resorts, cruises. They have travel agents, resorts, all of this stuff on this side. Yeah. And they have, they have example honeymoon registries for Jamaica, St. Lucia, Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm. And if you're looking for places to go on a honeymoon, we've got a couple of different honeymoon shows for you, which was really fun. We found some places we want to go because, we like to travel.
In the United States and all over the world. But,
So, well, thank you for sending in this question. Hopefully we answered your dire questions and needs here. If you do have any more questions, please, please, please send us your questions or suggestions or topics, or if you just want to say hi, email us info@fromringtoveil.com and we will get back to you. Or you can just, message us anywhere. We get lots of messages on Facebook. It's really fun. I love a little blink and I go look at my notification. Oh, we got somebody sent us something. And by the way,
now I got to remember to answer it.
By the way, thank you guys for your reviews on iTunes. You guys are saying such sweet stuff. It's really encouraging to read all that kind of stuff when you guys say how much we've helped. I mean, that's our goal, right?
Yes. And it keeps us motivated.
Yeah.
To bring you more interesting topics and to bring you more information and all that stuff too.
And we are down to earth. We're not trying to be super professional about this. We're just trying to give you guys some great information in a fun way. And you get to know us a bit through all this too. So we're trying not to be boring.
We try to make you see how it really is, too.
Yes.
We don't like to sugarcoat things because we've been in the industry long enough that we want to bring you the truth.
Exactly.
And bring to you the exact, down to earth, how much things cost. Yes.
So, yeah, let us know if there's something that you're wanting to know about that we haven't talked about specifically, and we will do our best to give you the true answer, the right answer, the fun answer, whatever. We'll get you the reels.
Yeah. So we want to thank people that have supported us throughout this whole thing.
Yes.
And things that maybe you want to know about us that you can support us on other things that we have going on.
That's right.
So
that's right.
You go first.
Okay. I'll do one, you do one. How's that? We'll go back and forth. So we decided to share some things that we are thankful for, and we're calling these our gratitudes. So my first one that I'm thankful for is friends, old and new. I'm thankful that Shannon was able to live here for a while. We got to spend some time again. I'm very sad she left, but that's another show. But I'm thankful for old friends who've been around and stuck around for a while and who haven't fallen off the face of the earth and still keep in contact and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when life changes, you lose friends just because you're not seeing them on a daily or weekly basis, whatever, and you just don't really hear from them anymore. But I have a few friends that I do hear from, and I'm very thankful for them. And I'm thankful for the new friends that I've made that are keeping me from being too bored all the time. I get to go to lunches sometimes. I get to go hang out with people sometimes. I'm, working on finding people to travel around the area with now that Shannon's gone. So I have nobody. Can't say that. It's not that I don't have anybody, but we travel so well together that I've got to find somebody else that I travel well together with. Because, there's different ways to travel. So anyway, friends old and new, I am thankful for. Your turn.
I am thankful.
And you cannot just say dittos. I'm putting that out there right now.
I am thankful for my husband.
Okay.
Because he has supported me throughout our whole entire marriage. Okay. And he encourages me to do things like right now. He's encouraging me to find something new to do since I'm not doing the flower business anymore. And we kind of got a handle on this pretty well, except we have some irons in the fire about new things, but he still thinks I'm bored. So he wants me to find something new to do. So we're looking into that. So I'm thankful for my husband because he supports me.
Okay. My next thing is I am thankful for podcasts. And I'm not just saying that. I have a whole list of podcasts that I listen to. And although I do listen to audiobooks too, I will get into an audiobook and that's all I'll listen to. And then I'll go back to my podcasts and then I'll catch up on those, So it's like it's a wave pattern that I do with the audiobooks and the podcasts. Now there's some podcasts that I listen to every week, such as She Podcasts. And that is a podcast basically for women podcasters. And they talk about all kinds of things that is relevant to me as a podcaster. And I really enjoy that. And it's two women and they don't live in the same city. They podcast every week, mostly, sometimes life happens, but I really enjoy that one. And then Gimlet has a new podcast called Every Little Thing. And it's really fun because they take these obscure topics and they share all this information with you that you had no idea that you even would be interested in. You know what I mean? So like one of their shows was about flamingos. And you have this perception of flamingos, but they are really something else. They are like they can stand in boiling water, basically. They are just really tough birds and stuff. So it's just a fun podcast, and they talk about things that you're just like, wow, I had no idea. That's so cool, So those are things that I am grateful for. Those are two podcasts that I'm grateful for, but all in all, I'm grateful that there are things such as podcasts.
I have to say I am thankful for Amazon. Not only does this big online retailer employ my significant other, it's where I buy most of everything ever, except for maybe food. Because I am a homebody. If I did not have to go anywhere, I could be a recluse and everything would come to me. Mm-hmm. That's just the way it is right now. But so, I am thankful for Amazon because I bought almost all of my Christmas gifts on there.
Nice.
Let me just tell you.
And they pay your mortgage.
Yes, they do.
That's awesome. All right. I also am thankful for my husband. He's awesome. He too supports me and encourages me. And we were talking about me, and he said that he's impressed that one thing he is impressed with of me, by me, for me, with me, whatever that word is that we have kept this podcast going. And we're like, okay, every week we got to do our podcast, and I've got to edit it, and I got to get it out on Friday. And we've really stuck to it. And even before that, the podcasts that I did before, even the book podcast and the other one that I did, he said it just impresses him that we've done this and we're keeping it up. And now we've got these other ideas that we're going to try to do for you guys, the listeners. Just a little tidbit there. So I also am grateful for my awesome husband.
I am grateful for him too.
Oh, thank you. I'll tell him that.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
I am grateful for sunshine and warm winters. Except for today. Of course, today I'm huddled up in my fuzzy socks and my sweater, but most of the time, like yesterday or 2 days ago, it was 80 degrees here. So let me just tell you.
Well, that ain't right. I'm just saying, that ain't right. It's wintertime. Come on.
I didn't turn my air conditioner off until yesterday.
Oh, that's funny.
So I guess that means I'm thankful for the great state of Texas not having very cold winters. And if you do have a cold snap, it's only lasts for a few days.
Yeah, that's true.
And then it goes back to being sunshiny and 60 or 70. Yeah, so there.
Well, I am thankful for the place that I live in, this great state of Washington. I don't know what they call it, evergreen state, whatever. The trees, the mountains, the ocean, all the water. I mean, it's just so beautiful here. I am thankful for not having a hot winter, and usually not a hot summer either. I'm not thankful for the heat. I mean, I'm thankful for heat, but I don't like it when it's 100 degrees or 90 degrees even. But I just love this place. It's beautiful. It's mild. I love it.
But there's no sun for the whole entire winter.
It's shining right now. All week it's sunshiny and no rain, but it's chilly. It's sunshiny right now. So there is sun.
There wasn't last winter.
No, it wasn't so sunny last winter.
I think we can both agree that we love our listeners.
Yes.
And we are thankful for our listeners because like we said before, you keep us going, you keep us motivated to do this. And so we love our listeners.
And the questions and stuff, comments that they make, send us. I am thankful for liberty and freedom to worship the way that I believe. I know that there are so many places around the world that they can't. They just can't. They've got to hide what they're doing. They can't say things like what they believe in or like what they feel. And I am just thankful that I live in a place that I can do that and without too much criticism. There you go.
I'm thankful for my iPad.
Okay.
That I can read books all the time. Well, I guess I'm thankful that I could read the written word on my iPad. I guess I can say that. That's better. That sounds better than thankful for my iPad.
Mm-hmm. You should be thankful for authors and books, I think.
Yes. See that. See, I said the written word.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for the written word.
Okay.
That means authors, books, anything. Because I read all the time. If I don't have anything to do, I read. I'd rather read than watch TV, but I'm thankful for Hulu so I can, you know, watch my shows I missed while I'm reading. So there you go.
Well, lastly on my list, well, I mean, it's not the last one, but the last one that I'm going to share today is for my essential oils. Now, I know not everybody is a natural type of medicinal person, but I am, and I love my oils. I use them every day. I love the way they smell. I love what they do for me. I love that they are so easy to use and they are so versatile. They're not just make your house smell good, but they also keep me from getting sick. And then when I am having ailments, they will help me get through it. I just love them. I am a doTERRA girl, and I love them. I can't tell you how much I love them. If you are interested in it, just contact me and I will tell you all about it. I don't want to make this show about essential oils, but I promise you I could.
I guess lastly, I could say I'm thankful for my kids. They keep me on my toes. Sometimes they drive me crazy. Like right now, my oldest one, Josh, is driving me crazy with his grades because I know he can live up to so much more potential and he's not applying himself. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he'll love to know that I'm talking about him on this podcast. And my youngest one, Zachary, he has made such great strides because he has a learning disability, and he has made such great strides this year and last year in his reading levels and his education that I'm just proud of him. So I'm thankful for my kids.
Great. And I don't want to sound like I'm not thankful for my kids. I do love them. I love them, and I of course am thankful that I have the chance to parent them and everything. But I didn't want to. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, these teenage years are just struggle.
Can I just say that they're absolutely true? Yeah. Like all the cliches and all the teenagerism, that's all true.
Yes. All this teenage angst is all there.
My 15-and-a-half-year-old is in the midst of teenagerdom. She is full on a teenager, and it's kind of weird and freaky that it's so true.
And I don't remember this much angst when I was a teenager, but I guess because I was living through it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't remember it.
Of course, I think I was like 17 when I broke up with my my then boyfriend, which is actually my husband now, I remember that being all angsty and,
Yeah, I mean, I had that kind of angst, but it was kind of over with. And
yeah, it's kind of weird.
I don't know.
I don't remember being this weird. And I do think that that this time is way different than from when we were teenagers.
Yeah, I guess it's because there's so much information for them to absorb, and everything's this instant gratification thing. Mm-hmm. And so I think that has a lot to do with it as well.
You know how when Facebook got popular and all of us started using it, I'm saying our age, and we all start comparing ourselves to each other. It's probably multiplied for them because of all the social stuff that's out there, and it's so easy to compare yourself with all these people.
Yeah, they're bombarded with it.
Yeah, it's so easy. And it's the same thing with, like, if you think about it as weddings. People look at other people's weddings and think, oh, I'm never going to have that, or compare their own wedding to it and stuff. It's in any aspect, there's all that could go in a bad direction. I mean, it could go good if you force it, or if you make it, if you think of it that way. But it's also, anyway, we could get into this philosophy.
Yeah. I just want to say, if you're planning a wedding, just remember it's your wedding. You do what you want to do. Don't make it somebody else's wedding. Don't look at some picture that says, oh, I need to do this and I need to do that. And I need to, I need to add this or I need to add that. It's your wedding. Make it about you.
Exactly. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't.
Right.
Don't let somebody guilt you into doing it their way or not.
Right.
Well, happy holidays to all of you listeners. Hopefully you have a great one. And if you're getting married during the holidays, congratulations. Good luck. We would love to see some pictures. Yes. That would be awesome. Love to see some fall or winter or Christmas or New Year's wedding photos. Please send us some pictures or links. We would love to see those.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Please don't forget that you can message us anytime, contact us anytime at info@fromringtoveil.com.
Subscribe to the podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. I was like, there's another I in there somewhere. iHeartRadio.
And you know what? Our podcast host has been accepted to get into the Spotify podcasts. So we are going to most likely be in Spotify podcasts very soon. It's exciting. I love Spotify. So until next time, no stress, no worries. Keep calm and listen on.
And happy holidays.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. You can find us on Facebook, From Ring to Veil, on Twitter, @FromRingToVeil, and on our website, FromRingToVeil.com.
Music provided by bensound.com.